Founded in 1885, the Detroit Institute of Arts is another of Detroit's cultural icons in Midtown, just up Woodward Avenue from Orchestra Hall. The DIA is one of the largest art museums in the country, covering 658,000 square feet and over 100 galleries of art from around the world. The DIA's latest photography exhibit, titled Detroit Revealed, includes a collection of 50 photographs that explore the changing landscape of the city. And joining us now to talk about the exhibit is my friend Nancy Barr, Associate Curator of Prints, Drawings, and Photographs. Nancy, it's great to see you. Thanks for joining us.
You too, Alex.
How are you?
I'm fine. Thanks for inviting me today.
Did you get a chance to hear the first half of the performance?
Yeah, it was fantastic. It's great to come down to the city and hear live classical music. There's nothing like it.
Especially in this hall, right?
Oh, yeah, I love it. I love it that it's back.
Tell us a little bit about this new exhibition at the DA called Detroit Revealed.
Yeah, it's a photography exhibition, about 50 photographic prints, mostly large-scale color work, made in the last 10 years. 8 photographers, 4 from Detroit, 4 from elsewhere. Portraits, landscape work, photo reportage. It's really very diverse, a very interesting, diverse representation of the city.
Very cool. I think you were nice enough to bring some slides for us. Can we take a look at it and you speak a little bit? Let's start with number 1. It's called End of the Frame Line, and I think you should have it up. And why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
This is a photograph by Michelle Andonian, who's a Detroit-based photographer. She's been shooting here for over 20 years. She's really made an interesting point of photographing some of the factories around town, auto workers, and she chronicled the changeover of operations at the Ford Motor Company River Rouge plant in 0304. So we have a very large color photograph by her of the robotic line there that was part of the modern technology there in 0304.
How big are these pieces?
This piece is pretty large. It's 4 by 5 feet. So a lot of our visitors haven't really seen photography on this scale before.
Okay, let's go to slide number 2, and I'll let you introduce that one.
Yeah, this is a great piece by Scott Hawking called Ziggurat, and it was taken in the Fisher Body plant right off I-94. Scott is a site-specific installation-based artist, and he gathered bricks within the factory, and he made this marvelous ancient-looking temple in the middle of this sort of abandoned factory, an old Albert Kahn building. Yeah.
Is this also a large format piece?
This is a large piece as well. This is probably about 2 by 3 feet. Yeah.
Cool. How about number 3?
Number 3 is interesting. All the musicians out there might recognize these as audio pedals and guitar sound effects. This is in the bedroom of Hunter and Shane Muldoon, who live in Southwest Detroit. They play in a punk rock band called the Muldoons, and I really wanted to show the underground Detroit music scene a little bit. And a photographer named Ari Markopoulos came here a few years ago and just did a wonderful little piece on them, a video.
Oh, cool. And the last one's called Southeast from the Roof. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, that's a photograph overlooking Southwest Detroit from the roof of Michigan Central Station. So one of the things a lot of photographers do when they come here is they head right to the Central Station and they photograph the building, and it's just become a big icon here in Detroit.
Cool. So how's it going over there? How's the exhibit going? What are the reactions like from Detroiters versus visitors to the city?
Yeah, the reactions are varied. It's actually kind of an emotional exhibition, but it's quite energetic. It's very dynamic. A lot of people tell me they're surprised to see more than just ruins photography, which has become so popular on the internet. So the reactions have been very positive.
And lastly, anything exciting coming up at the DIA soon?
Yeah, November we open Rembrandt Faces of Jesus. So this is our big blockbuster hit for the fall. I think it's going to be very popular. So check out our website and find out all the details about that.
Nancy, thanks for joining us.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
Good to see you.
See you later. Nancy Barr, Assistant Curator at the DIA.